And now for something completely different. So yeah, you got some dude. And oh, and fighting. This is how combat works, right? Punching. Ow. Gets sliced by a sword that takes off, like, a fraction of his health. Okay. Every time I go... I win? Yes? Oh, I guess not. Oh wait, this is a different guy. Yeah, it seems like every time I go for the heavy attack, it just misses, and they get a ton of attacks on me. So maybe I'll just keep up the constant... There. This guy blocks a lot there, so... Yeah. Hello. Oop.
What do you want? A pat on your rump? You did well, but you can do even better.
I'm fine, thanks. Are we good? I win. Hello.
Garamon has been my mentor and guide for as long as I can recall. He saw potential in me when I was just a motherless boy. For that, I will always be grateful to him.
What about your father?
Not bad, Kian. You did well out there today.
Oh, this is the guy that
Thank
offered
you,
me a
Master,
pat on my
but your
rump.
praise shames me. The light of the goddess blinds my opponents and guides my sword to victory.
Your skill with the sword is unmatched, Kian, and so is your faith. But the one does not equate with the other.
What do you mean, Master?
Your devotion to your faith and your prowess with a blade should never be confused. Religion and war mix as well as dry grass and a flaming torch.
What kind of accent is this?
I hold my sword
mean,
in the name of my
it's
faith.
Scottish,
and my faith
but...
is the shield that protects me from harm. They are like two rings intertwined.
Or like a pair of snakes eating each other's tails. Don't be blinded by rhetoric, Kian. I've taught you better than that.
But the mission, Garmon.
But why?
Politics! When did you become a woman?
Ho!
Your dedication to the mission is a waste of your potential and your time. With great talent comes great responsibility. You could be a powerful man, Kian. Instead, you've chosen life as a puppet. A puppet!
Well, you've never approved of my calling. But I have pledged my life to the goddess, and I have vowed to protect her word.
The word of the goddess does not require your protection, and you have pledged your life to the Six, not the goddess. Don't confuse the two.
On this, we will never see eye to eye, Master. I am an apostle of
Look,
the
a
faith,
child.
and I have...
1,000 pardons, Apostle.
Excuse me, Master. Yes, Childena.
The Six require your presence, Apostle.
When?
My apologies, Apostle. They said to bring
Oh,
you
so the
immediately.
goddess is,
Thank
you
you.
know, like a goddess, but
Master,
the Six
forgive
is like
me.
the council?
Of course, Kian, you're excused. We will continue practice without you.
The difference
Have it
between,
on,
like, God and
Roseanne,
the Pope,
into the
I
ring.
guess.
And try not to swing your swords like shy little schoolgirls this time around.
Please, Apostle, we must hurry.
You
Follow
look
me,
like two
Apostle.
lovers out for a stroll in the moonlight.
This walk animation isn't the best I've ever seen.
Lift that arm.
The little girl's is alright. But I look really stiff in the upper body.
Child Enna wants me to follow her to the council room to see the Six.
They are waiting, Apostle.
So, well, this is a fancier door, so that's gotta be it, right?
These soldiers are charged with the protection of the Six and of the council. It is a great
Oh.
honor to be considered for such a duty.
Six and council are
Right
different
in,
things.
Apostle. You are expected.
Aight,
The Six await.
to the point. Well, at least they're multicultural.
Apostle,
Our apologies for calling you away while you were training.
We know that you are busy with the initiates, but this could not wait.
We have just had word from our armies in the east, and it worries us deeply.
Our dearest Apostle, we have a very important task for you.
Yes, mistress.
Apostle, you know how some Eastlanders still resist our noble efforts at uniting their fractured nations and bringing the word to their goddessless lives. The mission continues unabated, of course. Nothing shall stand between the glory of the goddess and those lost ones who have strayed from her light. But still there are a few who have chosen to oppose us. Those misguided pagans have become a dangerous obstacle in the path.
Apostle Kian, we need you to travel east to those heathen lands, to bring the word to the heretics.
There is a man who leads these rebellious few, these insurgents. A man whose hands are soiled with the blood of many trueborn. A daemon.
You must
male
travel tonight
daemon,
to the
I think.
Havens, Apostle, and board a cloud ship bound for the city of Marcuria. When you reach your destination, you will seek out this man, this butcher. They call him the Scorpion. You must seek him out, and you must convert him.
By the letting of his blood, he shall be reborn into the next life, where he may find forgiveness in the glory of the goddess.
Whatever
Find this
helps you
rebel
sleep at
leader,
night.
this Scorpion, and let your blade kiss his throat. This is your mission, Kian Alvane.
So
As
yeah,
you
like,
please, mistress. Your word is my path.
related to Lady
You will leave
Alvane in the
now
first
with
game?
haste. May the goddess be with you, Apostle. And mind the Scorpion does not sting you before you sting him.
I shall be vigilant.
You were waiting for
mistress.
that line,
Blessed
weren't
be
you?
the goddess. Blessed be the path. Blessed be the word. Blessed be the mission.
Yeah, blessed be. Whatever, keep going. She wrote that down. She's like, "Oh man, this is a great line. Gotta make sure to put that in mission briefing somewhere."
Can we trust him?
If not him, then who? He is our
Whom?
most faithful apostle.
He knows not to question our word. He will complete his mission.
The prophet was adamant. There is much resting on this task. It is the last obstacle, the prophet said. When it is done,
The light of the goddess will wash across the world like a tidal wave, drowning all those who lack faith.
May that day come swiftly, and may the goddess aid the apostle in his mission. The
Pearl
future of our
clones.
empire rests on his shoulders now.
Alright. So, all of the guys, like, in Marcuria, like, the people who invaded Marcuria, the Azadi, were all like, yeah, the goddess, the Six. If you don't support them, then die, or something. So, I guess it's back to training? Maybe we should let our buddy know that we're off
I
for a
am being
mission.
sent to the Havens tonight, master. A cloud ship will take
Cloud
me
ship?
east across the ocean. I must leave with haste.
With haste. I see. Another heathen who needs converting.
There's great darkness in this world. Is it not our duty to illuminate the darkness with the light of the goddess?
So wait,
We cannot make the sun rise in the dead of night, Kian. Like everyone else, we must wait for dawn.
this guy,
Must we
like,
have this discussion again,
lives
master?
30 feet
It
away
seemed to
from
me
the
you question
council.
everything I believe in.
Not so, Kian. You know I'm a man of faith.
He says that.
What I am questioning is our right to impose our faith on others. I've been to these eastern lands and they...
And is it not a place full of darkness and sin? Would it not be better off under the guiding light of our faith and the mercy of the goddess?
What would you have me answer? There is indeed arrogance, oppression, murder and fear in those lands. But there's also beauty, freedom and humility. And the brightest day has the darkest shadows, Kian.
I like how they're still fighting in the background. That's really
I
great.
must depart now, master.
Clipping
The cloud
aside.
shows the Havens at first light, and my duty beckons.
Duty or no duty. Do only what you yourself believe to be right, and not what others tell you is right.
That's
I'll
pretty
see you
good.
when you get back. You can tell me all about the Eastlanders and how you rescued their maidens from a life of sin. May you walk with the goddess, Kian.
This
And the
guy
light of
seems
the
to have a
goddess
good
upon
head
you,
and his
master
shoulders. Questionable hairstyle, but a good head. Good. Okay.
You alright, girl?
Where
So she
am
poofed
I?
back. In her
You're still
clothes
at the
still.
Friends. You don't remember?
I don't know. How did I get back here?
Back? You haven't moved all night.
So I was in
Couple
my
of
clothes
guests
the whole
found you
time.
passed out. You were drugged.
What?
That's what it looks like. I checked the cameras, but there was nothing on them. The crystals were wiped.
We store things
When
from
we
crystals
found
now.
you last night, I called a friend of mine, a doctor. She came by and checked you out. She said you were on some kind of synth, but that you'd sleep it off. So I closed the room and kept an eye on you all night.
That's not possible. I was somewhere else. April. She...
What?
I met April. April Ryan. I was in Arcadia, the place she spoke about. I was there. So I couldn't possibly have been here.
Zoe, look, I've been checking in on you every 15 minutes all
15?
night long. You couldn't have gone anywhere without me noticing.
Don't you ever sleep?
You were fed some kind of hallucinogenic. You've probably been having very vivid dreams.
Nah.
That's impossible. I was there. I spoke with April. She wasn't very cooperative. But I did speak with her.
All I know is that you've been sleeping right here since we found you. You left Emma and me at the table to make a call. 20 minutes later, some guests found you passed out in the booth. They gave up their reservation quite willingly. They didn't want to get involved.
Sorry
It's nice
about
of them.
that.
Sorry. Girl, it's not your fault that someone drugged you.
Damn
But
straight.
you might want to consider getting out of this before you get hurt.
I can't just abandon Reza.
I'm sure he doesn't want you to put yourself at risk like this.
Did you see whoever did this to me?
You don't remember anything?
No. Last night's a blur. The first thing I remember is waking up in... No, I don't remember anything from the Fringe.
I didn't see anyone. But apparently our friend Marcus Crozier checked in just before the incident.
Oh, we don't
And he
remember
brought
the
two
pink and purple
guests.
twins.
Wait. I
Oh.
remember... part of it. Marcus. The twins.
Twins?
They're working together. They were in Reza's apartment back in Casablanca, and they were here last night.
So they must have been the ones who drugged you.
Maybe. But I don't understand why they didn't just... kill me. I mean, that's the second time they've attacked me, and I'm still walking.
It's morbid,
If
but
there's
it's a
one
good
thing
point.
I've learned, it's not to look a gift horse in the mouth. You're alive. Don't ask too many questions.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just go home while I'm still... After all, Marcus turned out to be a big mistake on my part. And if Reza's gotten himself into something really dangerous... Besides, I don't know where to go from here. I might as well head back to Casablanca and wait for Reza to get in touch with me.
That's it. That's the
That
game.
sounds like a good idea, girl. How do you feel?
A bit woozy. But pretty good, considering. Did Emma leave already?
Early this morning. She has a show later today in Moscow.
Show.
I promised I'd keep her updated.
So what are you going to tell her?
I don't know. What you just told me, I guess. Who knows? Even if it was a dream, maybe you really did speak with April.
It felt real enough. I don't know. I need to sort things out in my head. Well, I guess I will go home. I don't feel like crossing paths with Marcus or the twins again.
Thankfully,
They were
we've never
probably
seen
just trying to
twins
scare
anywhere
you.
near our home.
Your friend seems to be onto a pretty big story.
Yeah, I just hope that... Ow.
You okay, Zoe?
Just
Head?
my head.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Does it have a
You can
hole
stay
in
here
it?
as long as you need to. And I can call my doctor friend again. No need to go to a hospital.
A hospital for
No.
a headache?
I should go home. Thanks, Charlie. I really appreciate it.
No problem, girl. Drop by if you're ever in town again, and keep me updated if you find your friend or if you hear from April.
I will, Charlie. Thanks for everything.
Besides, we've got to fix Wonkers. Whoa. Oh, right, my phone. Oh, how do I get to it? I mean, I guess that's sort of it.
I never leave home without my moped.
There we go. Okay, Karen from Mocha Loco here. Haven't seen you around a few days. Want to say, oh right, from the coffee shop. Hope to see you at the coffee shop soon. Someone talk to in the middle of the day. Oh. Alright. Clara's very happy to have her baby back. Right, yes, the weird contraption. It was cute though. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we got a text message from the lady at the coffee place. She misses us.
Hola, sweetie. It's me. Where are you?
Where do you
Hi,
think
Liv.
I am?
I'm still in Newport, but I'm on my way home. Any news?
Yes, you're going to Japan.
Excuse me?
Japan?
I decrypted Reza's notes. Well, most of them. Okay, some of them. I'm still working on it, but I found out that he was investigating Waticorp.
Waticorp? Really? My God, that's pretty huge. What was he investigating?
Don't know yet, sweetie, but he was in contact with 2 people at Wati, one of whom was the dead girl in his apartment.
Ah.
From his notes, my guess is that after leaving Newport, he would be heading to Wati City, on the island of Hokkaido in northern Japan. That's where Waticorp HQ is located. That's also everything I've got so far, I'm afraid. I'll keep working on Reza's notes, and I'll have more info for you when you get there.
Convenient.
You mean Japan?
You know, I'd try and convince you not to go, but you seemed pretty set on tracking Reza down, and all signs point to Japan.
Nah, I really was just gonna go home.
I have to keep going. I can't give up. Not now, not this time. This is too important. If I quit...
Is everything all right, Zoe?
Yes and no. I'm fine. I'm not hurt or anything, but
Someone tried to murder me.
things have happened. I don't have time to get into it right now. But it'll make a hell of a story someday.
As long as you're okay, sweetie. Like I said, I'll keep working on the notepad, and I'll call you when you get to Wati City. Safe journey.
I have a
All right,
GPS
Liv.
on your phone.
Take care.
Nice hover boat. Nice legroom too, jeez. A screen that isn't impeded by if the guy in front of you decides to lean back. Now they've got it figured out. Alright.
All right, so tell me about the tower.
It is as most things, Azadi. Large, wasteful, and arrogant.
Do I get to
I
play
have
as
never
April?
seen its like. They are building a ladder to the heavens.
Maybe it's a temple of sorts. I may not know a lot about the enemy, but they're pretty religious.
To call the Azadi religious would be like calling the sun warm. Their faith is all they have. If we shake that, the war is ours.
I don't think that's a viable strategy, Chuan, but it's good to know that they have a weakness. Faith is a double-edged sword.
This tower of theirs may be another weakness. When I was there earlier, I noticed they were still building. They have put up wooden platforms for the workers to climb.
Ooh,
Scaffolds. Next to the tower?
we can climb
On
those.
the tower. If one were to climb it, one might find a way into the tower.
Perfect. I need to check it out for myself. That tower must be very important to the Azadi. And like you said, it could be another weakness of theirs.
You will go alone.
I need to. If there are more of us,
We are easier to spot. And if you are caught, someone still needs to return to the city with the supplies. That is our mission.
The
That's our
supplies.
mission, Chuan. I'll be back before dawn.
Watch your back, Raven.
I had a TA in one of my classes that was named Raven, or at least went by that. April doesn't have a journal in this game.
We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case.
We're playing as April.
If there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry. What we need more of is food, warm clothes, and medicine. If I would trust anyone with my life, it would be Chuan. He's never let me down, and he's never going to abandon the fight.
Watch your back, Raven.
All
So,
right.
what are we doing tonight?
We
You brat.
are not doing anything. You're staying here with Chuan. I'm going out.
What? You can't go on a mission without us.
I'm not going on a mission, Bryn. I'm just taking a walk.
Right. And that girl didn't ask you for help.
Which girl?
The one who disappeared. The one from that place that we can't talk about. She asked for your help.
It was a good
and you
eyebrow
just dismissed
animation.
her.
I mean, if I were gonna go with in character, I'd probably snap at him, because she seems pretty angry, but I'm more interested in this.
Bryn, you don't understand. That girl Zoe, she was asking for the impossible. I left her world behind a decade ago. I swore to never go back, and now I can't. Even if I wanted
Can she
to.
not shift anymore?
There are other matters to attend to. Other people who depend on me. On us. Whatever it was she was asking for, she'll have to find it somewhere else. Trust me, it's not impossible.
I don't agree. If you hadn't risked your life to save mine, I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be fighting on your side, and there'd be a lot more Azadi walking around. You took a chance when you killed those soldiers back then, and it paid off, didn't it? I'm alive, and I'm on your team. It was risky, but it was the right thing to do.
It's not the same thing. This is our world. Whatever goes on in the other world, it doesn't concern us.
I think you're wrong, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm still just a kid to you, right?
Bryn. Bryn!
Oh. Alright.
Naana joined my outfit only a few months ago, but she's proven to be a valuable asset. Her magic is very powerful.
Has she told you about Atlantis yet?
Will you need any assistance tonight, April on?
I'll go alone. There may not be a curfew yet, but the soldiers will still notice 2 or 3 where they would ignore 1.
That is true, and I need to speak with someone who can supply us with the herbs, potions, and medicines we need.
Well, with Torbear in jail and Hamish doing business with the Azadi, Old Town's our best bet, but it closes with the sun.
Tomorrow morning, then, first thing.
Sounds good, but you'll have to go alone. Chuan and Bryn are taking care of the food tomorrow. Benrime's helping them get in touch with some sympathizers.
Ooh, Benrime's
So
helping.
be it. I shall make inquiries in Old Town in the morning. May the stars shine on you and your endeavors tonight, April on. Or what is it you sometimes say? Break a foot?
Break a leg. But I like May the Stars Shine on You better, Naane.
Alright. I kind of like how, 10 years have passed since the longest journey, so, Charlie and Emma don't really talk anymore. A lot of stuff's happened with Charlie, stayed in town. It's like, oh, we haven't talked in ages, but yeah, I've got her number somewhere. Oh, we're just in the upstairs of the inn, I guess.
I don't know any of the people who come here anymore. Benrime's burned all the forbidden books, and she's bought a bunch of Azadi-approved ones. No one reads those. Benrime. She's the one thing in my life that hasn't changed in the past decade.
Where are you going at this hour?
Business. I may return late.
Well, you know where the key is, April.
Keep an eye on Bryn. Make sure he doesn't follow me.
That boy. He takes after you, April. He adores you. You have a responsibility to...
Responsibility? There's that word again. He's an adult. I can't babysit Bryn forever.
You saved his life. You're the only family he has. Do not forget that. You may seek danger, even death yourself. But do not forget that others rely on you.
Yep.
They should find someone else to rely on. I can't be anyone's guardian angel. Or mother.
You have little faith in yourself and others, child. But I shall not bother you with my lecturing anymore. I have work to do. Good luck tonight, whatever it is you're doing. Take care of yourself, if not for your sake, then for everyone else's.
You'd think, like, after 10 years of doing this, you'd learn that you can't rely on anyone but yourself. It's a pretty stupid rule.
Apples. Maybe we should bring a couple of barrels back to the swamplands. I think people would appreciate that.
But,
I don't know any of the people who come here anymore.
It's a bit quiet these days, but Benrima still serves the best food and drink in town. No question about it.
Alright. Well, I mean, obviously we've got a mission, which, get to next video.